The cap seller and the monkeys. Once upon a time, there lived a poor but honest man. He was known as the cap seller. He earned his living by selling caps. Every morning, he carried a big bundle of colorful caps on his head and walked from village to village. These caps were of many colors like red, blue, green, yellow, and black. People liked his caps because they were cheap and comfortable. The cap seller was a very hard-working man. He woke up early every day. After taking a simple breakfast, he packed his caps neatly. He placed the bundle on his head and started his journey. As he walked, he shouted loudly, "Caps for sale! Beautiful caps for sale!" His voice could be heard from far away. Some days were good. He sold many caps and returned home happily. Some days were bad. He sold only a few caps and felt sad. But he never complained. He believed that hard work always brings good results. One hot summer day, the cap seller decided to go to a faraway village. He had heard that many people lived there and he could sell more caps. The sun was very bright, and the heat was terrible. Still, the cap seller kept walking slowly. After walking for many hours, he became very tired. His legs started to pain, and his throat became dry. He looked around for a place to rest. Soon, he saw a big tree near the road. The tree was full of green leaves and looked very cool. "This tree will give me some shade," he said to himself. He went under the tree and put down his bundle carefully. He drank some water from his bottle and wiped the sweat from his face. The cool breeze under the tree made him feel relaxed. "I will rest for some time," he thought. "I am very tired." He sat under the tree and leaned against its trunk. Slowly, his eyes closed. Within a few minutes, the cap seller fell fast asleep. What the cap seller did not know was that the tree was full of monkeys. Many monkeys lived on that tree. They were playful and very naughty. They loved to copy human beings. When the monkeys saw the cap seller sleeping, they became curious. One monkey climbed down quietly. He looked at the colorful caps. His eyes shone with excitement. "These look funny," the monkey thought. Slowly, he picked up one cap and put it on his head. He looked very strange but funny. Other monkeys saw him and started laughing. Soon, more monkeys came down from the tree. Each monkey picked up a cap and wore it on his head. Red caps, blue caps, green caps. Soon all the monkeys were wearing caps. They jumped from branch to branch and made funny sounds. After some time, the cap seller woke up. He stretched his arms and stood up. He felt fresh after the short rest. Then he looked at his bundle. "Oh no!" he cried loudly. The bundle was empty. All the caps were missing. The cap seller became very worried. "Where are my caps?" he said sadly. "These caps are my only way to earn money." He looked around on the ground but found nothing. Then he heard strange noises from above. He slowly looked up. What he saw shocked him. All the monkeys on the tree were wearing his caps. Some monkeys were jumping. Some were laughing. Some were sitting quietly with caps on their heads. The sight was funny, but the cap seller was not in a mood to laugh. "Oh God," he said. "What should I do now?" The cap seller became very angry. He shouted at the monkeys, "Hey! Give me my caps back!" The monkeys only laughed louder. They copied his voice and sounds. One monkey shouted like him, "Give me my caps back!" Other monkeys clapped and jumped. The cap seller felt helpless. He picked up a stone and threw it at the monkeys. The monkeys also picked up stones and threw them back. Luckily, no one got hurt. The cap seller then tried to scare them by waving his stick. The monkeys copied him again. They waved their hands and made faces. "No use," said the cap seller sadly. "These monkeys are very clever." He sat down on the ground and started thinking. "If I do not get my caps back, I will lose all my money," he said to himself. "I must think of a plan." Suddenly, he noticed something strange. Whenever he scratched his head, the monkeys scratched their heads too. Whenever he clapped his hands, the monkeys clapped their hands. "They are copying me," he said softly. An idea came into his mind. The cap seller smiled. He stood up slowly. First, he removed his own cap from his head. All the monkeys also removed their caps. Then he threw his cap on the ground. The monkeys copied him again. One by one, they threw their caps down from the tree. Red caps fell. Blue caps fell. Green caps fell. Soon, all the caps were lying on the ground. The cap seller was very happy. He quickly collected all his caps and tied them safely in a bundle. He put the bundle on his head again. The monkeys looked confused. They jumped and screamed, but it was too late. The cap seller laughed and said, "Thank you, my friends. You taught me a good lesson." He waved goodbye to the monkeys and started walking away. The monkeys watched him from the tree and made sad faces. The cap seller walked happily towards the village. He felt proud of himself. "Smart thinking is better than anger," he said. That day, he sold many caps in the village. In the evening, he returned home with a smile on his face. He told his family about the monkeys and the tree. Everyone laughed and enjoyed the story. From that day, the cap seller became even more careful. He never slept under trees again. But he always remembered the lesson he learned. Moral of the story: intelligence is more powerful than strength. Presence of mind can solve big problems.